Imagine stepping out of your front door, coffee in hand, and instead of the chirping of sparrows, you hear the distant, guttural call of a triceratops. What if the age of reptiles never ended? What if, instead of cars and buses, our city streets were shared with creatures from the Cretaceous period? This isn't a blockbuster movie scenario. This is a genuine what if that redefines everything we know about urban life. How would we build our cities? How would we commute? And most importantly, how would we survive and thrive in a world where dinosaurs still roam the earth? Let's first address the giants in the room, literally. The towering sauropods, like Brachiosaurus, would be living skyscrapers. Picture them gracefully moving through specially designed green corridors, vast open parks that would cut through our cities. These corridors wouldn't just be for the dinosaurs, they'd be vital ecosystems, providing food and space, and preventing a 50-ton creature from accidentally knocking over a building. Our architecture would have to adapt dramatically. Buildings would likely be shorter and more robust, with reinforced foundations. Perhaps we'd even build elevated walkways and transport systems, keeping us safely above the bustling and occasionally dangerous street-level activity. Think of it as a multi-layered city where humans occupy the upper strata and our prehistoric neighbors roam below. Now, what about the daily commute? Forget traffic jams caused by cars. Instead, imagine a raptor jam. The smaller, more agile dinosaurs, like velociraptors, though not the movie version, but their smaller, feathered real-life counterparts, would be the urban equivalent of coyotes or foxes. They'd be clever, opportunistic, and a constant presence. Our public transport would have to be completely secure. Armored buses, elevated monorails, and underground subway systems would become the norm. Personal transport might even involve riding specially bred domesticated herbivores, like a modern-day hadrosaur-pulled carriage. Waste management would also be a colossal task. A single Argentinosaurus could produce tons of waste daily, which would need to be managed not as a problem, but as a resource, perhaps converted into biofuel to power our dinosaur-proof cities. But what about the predators? The T-Rex in Times Square scenario is terrifying, but probably unrealistic. Apex predators like Tyrannosaurus rex would likely be confined to massive, heavily secured nature reserves far from urban centers, much like we manage lions and tigers today. However, smaller predators would pose a constant threat. Urban planning would incorporate defensive architecture, high walls, secure entry points for residential areas, and citywide alert systems. Dino-proof would be the gold standard for construction. Windows on lower floors might be a thing of the past, and every home would have a reinforced shelter. Our relationship with these animals would be one of deep respect and constant caution. We would learn their behaviors, their calls, and their migration patterns, not just out of scientific curiosity, but for our very survival. Living alongside dinosaurs would reshape humanity itself. We would be less the undisputed masters of the planet and more a part of a complex, dynamic, and dangerous ecosystem. This world would demand a deeper connection to nature and a level of ingenuity we can only imagine. Our cities would be fortresses of innovation, but also testaments to coexistence. So, the next time you see a pigeon in the park, take a moment. Think about its distant ancestors and ponder the incredible, humbling, and thrilling world that might have been. A world where we look up not at skyscrapers, but at the gentle giants of a bygone era. Thanks for joining us on this journey through a world that could have been. If your curiosity is sparked, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the What If portal for more explorations into the incredible possibilities of our universe. We'll see you in the next one.